Okay, welcome to our haul video. We're gonna be showing our bags. So first up is this porter bag. It's obviously a vintage porter bag. You could tell that it's discolored here. I think we found it at Anchor for like 50 bucks. This is really nice. All made in Japan. Got an Evangelion tote. This one was actually from the Toy Studios. This is actually what the Evangelion display looked like. It can actually stand in the hand. This is really cool. We got the GU Goo undercover bag. I think it was the only thing in the collection that we really liked. So this one's olive, and this one's in black. And then the last thing for me is this huge tote bag. So technically, I think it was actually intended to be used as like a camper. Used to, oh, here's a carry firewood. So you can actually zip these parts, and this part would be open. So you can have the firewood through here. But it also has like an inner liner that is also its own tote. And this one was a collab between Ramidus Tokyo and I forgot which store. It was either Surf Supply or Beams, I forget. The last function of it, when you unhook the shoulder strap, it unfolds and you can use it as like a tarp that you could sit on or cover a picnic table on. Very cool.
So I'll start off with the porter bag. Also got this secondhand at an Anchor in Kyoto, and it's a porter collab with United Arrows Beauty and Youth. Similar to that, the GU or Goo undercover collab bag, so I got mine in black. Next is a really unique find from Margaret Howell. It's, I guess, like a little cell phone carrier thing. There's a little slot for your card, and what was really cool was that this was made in Japan as well. So just a really good piece that has a bit of craftsmanship on it. There's this North Face purple label bag that I really love the size of, and it comes with this mini purse thing that you can stick this in front of it, and then you've got sort of like a bag in a bag. I also got myself a little anime tote. Any Spy Family fans, this is Anya's face, and really cool size here. The Miffy bag was really great about this one. It has a bunch of, I guess, utility pockets along the sides and in the front. It's got a really big size as well and has this long strap for if you want to sling it over. Lastly, cannot go to the Pokemon store without getting one of these babies to haul our Pokemon stuff in.
So next up are the shoes. The first ones that we picked up was this pair from Merrell. I don't even remember what the model was, but it's a Gore-Tex shoe. Japan was going to get hit by one of the typhoons, and it looked like there was going to be a lot of rain. And instead of wanting to be rained in and just like staying indoors, we picked up a bunch of Gore-Tex and like rain gear to make sure that we still were able to explore the outdoors. Incidentally, it didn't end up actually raining all that much, so it was kind of overkill, but it was just good to have. These are waterproof Chucks. The Gore-Tex ones were like $180 or something like that, whereas these ended up being like, what, 90 bucks, 80 bucks or something like that. Nothing special. They have like the gusset tongue, so you could step in the puddle in theory and it would hold. And then next up is these New Balance 610 Trail. I want to say that this is a Japan exclusive color. I haven't been able to find it in Canada, which is where we're at. You can definitely get this model here as a collab with New Balance's Tokyo Design Studio. And their colors are really nice. If anything, I actually kind of prefer those colors. You can actually get them on sale right now, but just not on my size, so I'm glad I picked these up. On to clothing. This Evangelion t-shirt. Here we got from the Radio Eva store in Shibuya. And then it's another Evangelion t-shirt. This tee in particular is you can only get at the Eva Expo. These are made in Nara slippers. The gray ones are Anushka's, and these blue kind of chambray denim ones are mine. And then the bottom is like suede material. Again, made in Nara. You can tell because it has this stamp, and all the things that are made in Nara have that stamp, such as these, which are these Made in Nara socks. You can usually tell because one of the signature of the Made in Nara socks is the sort of raw edge openings. Next up are, these are Gore-Tex, or actually no, they're not Gore-Tex, they're Dry Tech. But anyways, it's just like the rain layer. Oh, and it's from the brand Montbell, which we kind of half discovered, but also knew from Ralph and Sam, other Japan bloggers. Next up is probably one of my favorite pieces that I picked up. It's a pair of double pleat pants from a smaller brand called Still by Hand, made in Japan. It looks a little worse for wear because I washed it and then tried to do the pant press, but the material's a little too thick. You can tell they're really nice. You can see the double pleats here. And really nice wide pant city boy look that I've been enjoying. The clerk was actually a little surprised that we even knew about Still by Hand, but it's from another store in Toronto called Blue Button. That is like one of the Japanese plugs in the city. Next is just simple nylon nylon cargos from GU. It was more to get the tax-free when we were picking up our GU undercover bags. And the nice thing about these is they were convertible to shorts. And then lastly for me are these really nice baggy denims. And they are from a brand called G-Shock. And if that sounds familiar, it's because it is the G-Shock watch brand that happened to dive into streetwear for whatever reason. But apparently they kind of killed it. And all their pieces, I think, are made in Japan, which is like the big pull.
So if you are a big fan of Family Mart or Lawson, you have to pick up the branded socks. Great memories of all the konbini that we had every morning. I had the intention to try to search out the Beams Timex collab, but it came out quite early this year. So chances are they were probably sold out. So I got 3 other watches. Had to get a Pokemon watch. Found this at the airport at Narita, which I spent the last of our yen on. And then I'm a big fan of Kumamon. So if you've ever seen his videos, they're really cute and put a smile on your face. This one is a Beams Timex.
Yeah.
So not quite the one that I was looking for, but this one was still really great and has the Beams logo on it. Picked up these really great Beams heart socks at the Gotemba outlet, and then randomly found these made in Japan Polo Ralph Lauren socks. Picked up this great Beams heart hat in Gotemba as well. So definitely recommend the outlet. So in Nara, got these really cute embroidered Nara socks, and then a GU. Found some really great barrel jeans, a really great structure to them. Tiger Brocante pants, which are indigo dyed. They felt really nice and light. On in the store is about a 6 ounce, I think, denim, but felt really nice and comfortable and airy. Made in Japan. This one was probably the biggest purchase of the trip. It's a Beams jacket. So really in love with the styling of this one. Got a bunch of t-shirts as well. So all kind of reminding me of my favorite anime or things that just kind of remind me of Japan. Some random pickups from GU or GU. And then here are the vests as well. So I was on the hunt for one at a vintage store, but nothing really spoke to me. Found these for about $10 each. For some of the longer sleeve ones, there was a collab with Freak Store who did a bunch of sweaters and PJs, all with the Hello Kitty themes. This one was a big pickup, so it's a little dirty. I got some makeup on there, but this is the Acne Studios sweatshirt. I've always wanted one of these with a face on it. Been really into Miffy and finding a lot of her things really cute. So this is the back of a long sleeve shirt that I found at Freak Store. And then on the front of it, yeah, that's you, Kitty. Little embroidered Miffy face.
So next we have the food. It's just a bunch of 0 sugar chocolate. And the only reason why I got it is for And then I got these chocolates. One's matcha and then one is strawberry. The Tokyo Banana Pikachu edition. As far as I know, there's no difference. So you might be able to find them as like just little ornaments. This one has actual sake in it. And like not much more expensive. I think it was like, this one was like 27. And then like in the same store, like in the different rack, you'll find like the ornament version. Like it's just this, there's nothing inside. There's not even a bottle you can get for like 25 bucks. I think these are just steamed cakes. They're melon flavor. I was trying to find stuff that was like melon flavored because we would have melon soda all the time. And I think this is like one of the few things that was actually melon flavored, surprisingly enough.
Next for me is these Sakura mochi, which I got for my coworkers. I also got this really nice looking tin. Only reason I got it was because of the tin, but it's apparently matcha chocolate cookies. I also got this. I won't take it out of the box because it's a gift for my dad, but it's green tea from Kyoto. And then lastly, can't go to Japan without bringing back some Pocky. So I had a coworker that asked for many different flavors. So this was a really great deal at Narita Airport. It has 5 flavors in this box, so he can enjoy all the delicious varieties.
Next up is home stuff. First up is this Porco Rosso mug. Very nice, made in Japan. It's very simple. It's the plane and the clouds. Another Porco Rosso mug. This one also made in Japan, and it also has a quote from Porco Rosso. Enjoy your break time. On to some Evangelion stuff. We got 2 of these. They're just these plastic tumblers from the Eva Crossing Expo. Kaoru, Shinji, Rei, Asuka, Mari. Someone's already getting ahead of us. This one's from the Toei Studios. It's like a drink cozy. You're supposed to put like the cup in here because there's like a lip here that kind of prevents like liquid from coming out, but very cool, very impractical. Next is this. It is actually a diorama of Mount Fuji that is also actually a ceramic coffee filter. According to my coffee friend, incense matches from Hebe. It's sandalwood, made in Japan. Speaking of incense, we have some APFR incense sticks. So this was like jokingly half the reason why we went to Japan. At a local store, they're always sold out of black oud. I don't know why. I think it's just like really popular. So we had to get some. The way that they set up the stores is they have all the scents lined up in a row and you could just like smell everything in there. And we tried to find just an alternative scent when the black oud runs out and we can't restock. Something that probably is gonna be more in stock. So the other one we got was the Noor Jahan.
So next up for me is a lot of mugs. We went to the Donguri store, which is also known as the Ghibli store, and that's where I picked up this really cute teacup and saucer set, and it's a Kiki delivery service themed one. So it's a really cute design, matching teacup and saucer set for all the high tea that we do here. This Bleach inspired mug at one of the jump shops. It was very hard to find, so I saw this and just had to pick it up. It's got Ichigo Kurosaki on the front. We went to a Jujutsu Kaisen movie collab cafe, and one of the drinks that they serve is in this really cute mug made in Japan. Really nice, cute design, and also commemorates the cafe itself. One of our highlights of the trip was also going to the Osaka Aquarium, where they have a whale shark, so it was really impressive to see. So we had to commemorate that site. So nice way to kind of remember what we saw and relive those moments. One of the other highlights of the trip was also going to the MoMA design stores, and we found this really cool lamp, kind of statement piece that we can have in our living room. And then we couldn't come back without forgetting our kitties, so we got these made in Japan cat toys, so one for each of the girls.
This is our toys slash figures slash just everything else, basically. These are just gachas that I got for other people. We got Mitsuki, some Ghibli stuff, some random gachas of the Seraphim I got for myself. Everything here's Evangelion. These were from the Toei Studios. My girlfriend got this, and I ended up finding the actual figure at Nakano Broadway. Another pickup from Nakano Broadway. I realized after it's EVA 13, but it was $2, so whatever. We've got some acrylics from the EVA Expo as well. Which one is it? Fucking Kaoru, of course. I've been getting a lot of Kaoru this trip. Some coasters from the EVA Expo Collab Cafe. This we actually got in Kyoto. There's like a little music box shop by the Arashiyama Forest. It is this song. These are photos we took at, or a photo we took at Shibuya Sky. Bunch of Pokemon stuff. These are the exclusive pins. These are from Kyoto, and these are the ones from Mega Tokyo's. The other exclusive are the plushes, but I'll let Anishka talk about those. We also got some Beams Magnet made in Japan, Fuji.
So as you can see, lots of Pokemon. I made sure that we picked up these guys from the Kyoto Pokemon Center, as well as this guy from Tokyo Station Character Street. Also picked up this little Mofusen Tokyo Station character as well. I've been on a bit of a Mofusen craze. So any of the gachas, which I have many of them. I don't think that's all of them here, but I rolled and rolled and rolled until I could get the shark one, which I don't see in this pile, but he is somewhere. And then a friend of mine has been into Miffy recently, so she asked me to get her a few of the new Miffy. So this one had actually just come out, so I was able to pick this up at Sunshine City. And then this is a special birthday gift for her as well. Picked up this bakery Miffy at the Kyoto Arashiyama location. To Nakano Broadway, we found these really great figurines. So my long search for any con related merchandise, finally able to find a con at Robot. Also able to find this really cute and unique Anya figurine as well, to add to my many Anya figurines that I have in our cabinet. And also, I know this was sold out at many GameStops in Canada, so I was able to find this for about $30, which was a great deal as well. One of the highlights of the trip was a visit to the 5-story pagoda in Kyoto, and we actually happened to visit on a day that they were having a flea market. So I was able to find these Kokeshi dolls. I was able to get these 3. So these are vintage Kokeshi dolls. So I was able to get those 3 for $20, and then actually found this little one in a little store along the Philosopher's Path. So already starting a new collection. When we were taking the Shinkansen, had to get the meal or the bento that was in this little Shinkansen, and it still smells like seaweed. I need to wash it again. There's an Osaka Hello Kitty over there. There's this Snoopy Chaya. There's a bunch of Ghibli. There's some magnets. Here it is, my shark. After many rolls. Stay with me.